Hi. I am doing this recording for Debbie at DBT Path. It has taken me probably 2 years to make this video. I have tried making it like 10 times. I was in Debbie's class for I think like 2 years. What led me there was that I had been suicidal for like a decade. And a therapist recommended DBT. I enrolled in a face-to-face class in my area, a local class, and then lost my insurance, but still really wanted the DBT and found Debbie's course online, which was extraordinary. So DBT saved me. I had been suicidal for 10 years, and being in DBT, the first class that I took, that 6 months was the first time that I hadn't felt suicidal in a decade. And I maintained it for the entire 6 months. And then I got back into believing my ex in our unhealthy relationship, who was threatened by my growing health. And I backtracked. I lost a lot of the ground that I had gained, but I stayed in Debbie's class and I stayed connected, and I ended up losing the relationship, but truly saving myself. And I still use DBT every day, and I feel like Debbie is one of my top 5 people on the planet because she tells the truth and she doesn't sugarcoat it, and she's vulnerable in a way that made me feel finally like someone wanted to help me without pitying me or thinking I was damaged or always going to be, you're just going to end up back in the psych hospital every 5 years, which is what I was told. I was given borderline diagnosis, bipolar diagnosis, and all sorts of other, anxiety, depression. But Debbie is a peer, and she's a real person, and she shares her struggles, and she's not perfect and doesn't try to pretend she is. And yet she's extraordinary, and she keeps putting herself out there, and she's built this incredible business, and she's an incredible woman. She still inspires me to this day. I'm no longer taking classes, but I still live DBT as a regular part of my daily life. I use distress tolerance skills. I use mindfulness. I use my interpersonal effectiveness. It's a part of who I am now. And I haven't felt suicidal in over 2 years. And I ended up being diagnosed with a post-concussive syndrome from head injuries I had as a child, which at first the medical community told me there was no possible way that I still had symptoms from these injuries that took place 35 years ago. But sure enough, once I got to the right specialists, I certainly did still have post-concussive symptoms, and they looked a lot like bipolar or borderline. So tell your doctor if you've ever fallen on your head. But I've had amazing support and therapies, physical therapy and vision therapy. These glasses are special glasses for my post-concussive symptoms. So those things combined with DBT have radically changed my life. And I would not be alive, let alone for the first time happy, unconditionally happy. So let's be real, I have my hard days. I have my days when I feel lost and vulnerable and scared and lonely. But on those days, I don't feel hopeless. I know that I'm going to get back to feeling like I do right now, which is like life is awesome and I am awesome. And there are things that don't go the way that I want them to, but I also believe with all my heart that everything has happened for a reason, and that this was the exact path that I needed to bring me to where I am today and to create in me the person who the world needs me to be. And Debbie and her program and DBT have been like a huge part of that. A huge part of that. I'm unconditionally happy. There are still challenges, and yet I do want to be alive, and I'm working full time. I'm paying all my bills. I'm getting off public assistance. I am taking care of my daughter. I'm an extraordinary mom. I'm an incredible professional. I am just about to do my own taxes. I have a beautiful condo. I'm completely financially independent. I'm paying down my debt. I am okay. And I'm so excited. And I give like 500,000% of that credit to the people in my life who found who they are and what piece they are supposed to give to the world. And Debbie is that. And because of her, I'll get to give my piece. And I love you, Debbie. Thank you. And I would encourage anyone and everyone. I think DBT should be a part of the National Public School curriculum for preschoolers. I think the whole world. Like, I think maternity wards should do DBT training for every pregnant mother. I think everyone in the world should mandatory have a DBT class. I think it is like life skills for everyone. I wish you blessings, 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 and joy, 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 unconditional joy. Thank you, Debbie.